Let me answer the phone and say hello to Enrique Iglesias. What up, dude?
Hey, Maxwell.
What's up, bro?
What up?
I think you already know this, but you have some of the most crazy fans. Like, they are diehard. They go insane for your show, brother.
Oh, man, it's fun. It's going to be a cool tour, you know, and then I get to tour with Pitbull and Prince Royce. It's going to be a fun thing.
You've been doing this for a while, man, and it comes off so effortless. Does it still get to you? Do you still get a little nervous before you hit the stage? Do you still get those butterflies or what?
Yeah, you always get nervous. And depending on the show, depending where you are, there's always nerves. And that's a good thing. I always tell myself that the day that I don't get nervous before I go on stage because I'm not passionate. I don't really care about it.
So it's a good thing to have that anticipation just before you get out there and you rock out in front of thousands of people.
Definitely.
Now, you and Pitbull going on tour, like this is every woman's dream, dude. I mean, there's so much Latin flavor on this lineup, dog, that I don't know if they're gonna be able to contain themselves.
I don't know if I'm gonna make it alive.
I'm wondering, bro. You might get some clothes ripped off, dude.
No, I mean because of Pitbull, because he's crazy.
That too. How is it as you get ready to, kind of go on tour with Mr. Worldwide as he's dubbed himself, and he pretty much is?
Well, he's the kind of guy that, I'll put it to you this way, he'll go to sleep like at 4 in the morning after a party, and then he'll wake up at 7 a.m. He's like, hey, yo, let's go eat breakfast. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. What are you crazy?
While we're talking about you and Pitbull, actually, we got a tweet into Saturday Night Online from Marguerite22, and she's kind of asking a question about you and Pitbull hanging out. Do you guys get a chance to actually go and kick it aside from being on tour? Like, do you go and hang out with each other in Miami back home?
Oh yeah, we actually hang out a lot. I mean, he's become a good friend of mine, and it's been great to be able to work with someone that you get along with, and it's so easy to work with. He's so down to earth, and we just clicked from the first day that we met. The funny thing about this is that his best friend actually was my classmate in high school.
Really?
And it's crazy.
So you guys really go like way back, like legit homies.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a trip.
Yeah.
Now, enough about Pitbull. What about you, man? You've been such a fixture in pop music throughout the course of your career, man. You've been able to touch and affect so many different people with your sounds. Not to age you or anything like that, but the young bucks, man, they need to watch what you do because you are a hell of an example.
You know what, Maxwell? It's unbelievable. If you would have told me when I first began my career that I was going to be doing this for so many years, I would have told you you're crazy. I'm probably going to last like a year or 2 years max. What can I tell you? My fans have been so loyal, and through the good times and the bad times.
Yeah.
It's been great. I cannot believe it.
And by the bad times, do you mean floating around naked?
Well,
I mean, because they're gonna stick with you when you're floating around naked, dude.
Those are the crazy times. I don't know about the bad times.
Got to chat a little bit about your brand new single, I Like How It Feels, with your homeboy Pitbull. Got a text message into 71021 from area code 310. This person texted in, did you expect to come out with another song to keep me dancing for 24/7?
You know what I like about this record? It just makes you feel good. It puts me in a good mood. It's just powerful, and it also features Pitbull in it. Him and I were actually in Australia when we first did the song, and we were like, wow, man, this definitely feels good. It just puts you in a good mood, and that's what I truly love about the record.
When you say that you were in Australia making music, is there a particular place where you like to go and escape? I'm actually stealing this question off of our Facebook page from Ashley Fuller. Is there like a certain zone that you go into when you're writing or you're producing music?
Yeah, my house, Miami.
Really?
That's the place where I like to be. If I'm going to be writing songs, I need to be, can't be so much on tour. I just can't do it, because when I'm on tour, I need to make sure that I'm rested. And when I go to the studio, I tend to stay up all night, and I'm a night owl. So I need to be in Miami and make sure that I don't have, any work throughout the week or throughout the month.
Now, what is it? I mean, I know you're probably a little bit biased, as we all are, of our home city, our hometown, but what is it about Miami that just exudes so much sexy, dude? Like, what is it?
That's what... You know what, Maxwell? Everyone always tells me that when they go, Miami Beach is a sexy place. I don't really go to South Beach that much. I think when people think of Miami, they go directly to South Beach and they think, I guess it's become a little bit like the Vegas. It's crazy party. But what I like about Miami is the other side of Miami, which is way more laid back. I love the ocean. I love the bay. You can get away by boat. You can go, it's just a city where you can actually relax if you want to.
Yeah.
And I've grown up in this city, and I got my friends. A lot of times, a lot of it has to do with your friends. When you have a day off, you have friends to hang out with, and people that you know, and people that you can, I have people here that I trust, and they've been my good friends since I was a kid.
And I imagine that when you're around people who you're comfortable with and put you in just that relaxed state, that mood, that just sense of family, that just makes home, and there's just nothing like that regardless.
100%. It's like when you go see a friend in another city and you're like, man, I could never live in this city. And they're like, no, are you crazy? I love this city. Like, I could never live in New York City because for me, it's so chaotic and so many people and everywhere. And it kind of, I think it would stress me out a bit more. But I know a lot of my good friends, they would never leave New York City. They love it.
It's so cool to be able to talk to you and chat with you and understand that at the end of the day, just a regular dude, man, just a cool person, and you got a heart, and you like to relax with your family and friends. And I think that's a side of you that a lot of fans, that's what they gravitate towards your music.
Maxwell, I'm a relaxer. Call me a relaxer.
He's the relaxer. That's your new nickname, dog. Next time I intro the brand new record, I Like How It Feels, it's no longer by Enrique, it's by the Relaxer. All right?
Enrique the Relax.
So before I let you get up out of here, man, what are some regular things that, that keep you grounded? When you're hanging out back home with your friends in Miami, what's that song that you maybe turned on, the last one that you put on the stereo, and you guys just grabbed a brew and relaxed to?
The last record that I did that to, that I tend to go back a lot to 80s music, like anything from Bob. I mean, I shouldn't say 80s because it's also 70s and it's today, but, from my favorite artists when I was growing up, anything from Bob Seger to Tom Petty to a little bit of Michael.
Okay.
Prince, pretty, in that era is pretty diverse. For me, that was the 80s, some of those albums, and the 70s had some of the greatest albums of all time.
Danielle Markowitz, she sent us a Facebook message to Saturday Night Online, wanting to know if you're a gadget guy. Like, do you do the iPhone, update stuff to iPad? Are you a techie?
A little bit, but not so much. I actually have an iPhone, but I mainly use it for music. I got a BlackBerry, which it's hard for, and the funny thing, I got a BlackBerry that's already 4 years old. 5 years old, but I'm so used to it, and I don't want to get rid of it. and I keep on changing the battery because it goes
dead and the battery goes out.
Yeah. And I have so many ideas in it, so many musical ideas, like melodies that I record in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
But I just don't want to get rid of it.
From @Enrique Iglesias. Yeah, they tried to flip it up a little bit on Twitter. We got this one in. What was the last movie that you got a chance to watch?
Oh, man, the last movie I was able to see was, oh, my God, you got me now. I'm trying to remember.
So it's been a minute.
I saw Transformers 3, I think, was the last movie I saw.
Oh, got that on Blu-ray, dude.
I like it. I mean, for me, Transformers 1 is pretty much unbeatable.
There it is. Hey, man, I just seriously want to say this has been the most amazing, most humbling experience to be able to just chat with you one-on-one and understand that behind the superstardom is just a genuine guy who just enjoys life and doing what he does, man.
Thank you so much, Michael. You've been a nice guy.
Well, thank you. That means a lot, man. Continued success. The tour, it's off the hook. You